What's up, cool kids? John here. And with me, as always, the lovely Miss April. Say hello.
Hello.
This is what, episode 9?
9.
Episode 9 of What's on Johnny's Shelf, the series where I'm showing you guys everything that I have on my shelf, because it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. So before I get into showing you what I actually came off that section, if this is your first time to my channel, I want to say thank you. We really appreciate it. And if you're a big fan of movies and you love physical media as much as I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And April will greatly appreciate it because she's tired of having me say I have no friends.
Amen.
And while you're there, go ahead and give us a like. Give us a thumbs up because thumbs ups are cool. And hit that notification bell. That way you'll always be kept up to date on what I'm watching, what I'm picking up, and what I'm showing off. So, as for this section, April, what do we have?
Number 1, Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. There was a steelbook of this, but you know I like the 4K slipcover. You love movies, you have to love Pulp Fiction. I remember going to watch this, but I can't remember if I saw this before or after the Academy Awards. I can't remember. I remember talking to one of my friends. I was like, I don't know if I saw this before or after the Oscars. And he said, well, does it matter? You actually went to go watch it. I said, well, yeah, but I kind of like watching things before Academy Awards, you know?
That just shows you're old.
Yeah, I'm old. God, I'm old. You know, I don't remember this playing that long in my local theater. But I know, like, after the Oscars, it was re-released and it played even longer. But I just can't remember when I went to see it. But I did go watch it in the theater.
Then we have Warzone. It's Punisher.
Punisher Warzone.
Punisher Warzone. Sorry.
Punisher Warzone. I actually liked this one. Not more than the Thomas Jane one. But, I mean, it's like, this is how Punisher, like, is supposed to be. I think Ray Stevenson, he does a damn good job, and I think he passed away. But, you know, obviously now, you know, John Bernthal's the Punisher, but I actually liked this one.
Then we have Purple Rain with Prince.
Prince, the 4K for Purple Rain, and I don't know if you can pick it up, but, you know, the whole... I mean, even that, usually if it's Warner Brothers, that's going to be in gold or in silver. This is actually in purple. I actually checked this out for the first time this past year because I'd never seen it. It's a really good film. Prince can't act worth a shit, but Morris Day and Jerome, they're the ones who sold me on it. They are just so good in this. They're so funny in this. But the soundtrack is... yeah, that's what it's known for.
Then we have Rampage.
Rampage, yeah, I checked this out a couple of days ago, and it's okay.
We were just actually talking about that last night.
Yeah, because I was telling her, you know, I had to watch this. I'd never seen it before. And I might get into it a little bit later, but I liked it. It was okay. It could have been better, and I'm tired of seeing The Rock in movies like that.
And then we have Ready Player One.
Ready Player One, Steven Spielberg. You know, I love Steven Spielberg, so I have to have it. I actually like this film, especially the very end of it, when they bring all these past, like, pop culture references in. You know, there's a scene where... this guy's like, holy, it's fucking Chucky. And you see the Chucky doll come in with his knife, he starts stabbing things.
Oh, that's cool.
But the DeLorean from Back to the Future is in this, so. Ready Player One.
And then Real Genius.
Real Genius. This is a great film from the 80s with Val Kilmer. It's like one of his earlier films. He did this right before he did Top Gun. Before he was shot into the stratosphere. But yeah, it took me forever to get the slipcover for this because it's like you can't find the slipcover anymore. And I was so glad when my buddy Tony, Basement Blues, hooked me up with the slipcover for it.
And then we have Rebel Without a Cause.
Rebel Without a Cause, one of the greatest films that's ever been made, according to the American Film Institute. This is a great film. Sal Minio's performance in this is just heartbreaking. James Dean, of course, is James Dean. But great film. I've seen this, I think when this came out on 4K was the first time I'd ever seen it. And as soon as it was over with, I restarted it and watched it again. My only complaint with this is that it does not need a Dolby Atmos track. I don't know why they put it on there.
That's depressing because normally he says it needs one.
Yeah.
Then we have Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs, Tarantino, had to have it. I missed out on the Steelbook for Reservoir Dogs. There's a scene in the movie, but the Steelbook on it, when you take the slip off of the Steelbook, it shows the ear being taken off. There's a scene in the movie where a guy cuts another guy's ear off.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then we have Rosemary's Baby.
The 4K for Rosemary's Baby. Great horror film from the 1960s. And I had no idea this was part of the Criterion Collection. So when I was building my Criterion library, the Criterion Collection for Rosemary's Baby's out of print. And I had a buddy, he actually located it for me and gave it to me. It's Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
I was going to say, whichever buddy it is, thank you.
Well, I'll get to it when I get to my Criterion.
And then we have Saturday Night Fever.
The 45th anniversary for Saturday Night Fever. I had seen this numerous times as a kid, because I know my mother really liked Saturday Night Fever. I guess she liked the soundtrack as well, like everybody else did. But yeah, you've got two different versions on, or two. You've got a theatrical cut, which is in 4K, and then you have the director's cut and the theatrical cut. I believe that's on Blu-ray.
So what's the like? How much longer is the director's cut?
The director's cut is 118 minutes. No, director's cut's 122 minutes, and the theatrical cut's 118.
So just four
extra minutes, but maybe it's just 4 extra minutes of Travolta dancing, shaking his ass. I don't know.
I like Travolta, but he just creeps me out sometimes. Don't know why, he just creepy. Then here's one that I liked too, that I really liked, Saving Private Ryan. It was a good
Saving
one.
Private Ryan, the 4K. I remember watching this in the theater when it came out. And that opening scene, it's still one of the greatest opening scenes I've ever seen in cinema history. For the longest time, I firmly believe that this movie was better than Shakespeare in Love, but it wasn't my favorite film of 1998. I'm glad Spielberg got the Oscar, but if it were me, I don't think this was the best picture. I know I'm going to get hounded for it, but when I get to my best picture, I'll let you guys know.
I was going to ask what you thought it was.
It's over there. I'll show it.
It's a secret.
Yeah. Those of you who know me know what movie I'm going to pick.
Then we have, is this like 10?
Yeah.
Saw 10.
Saw X.
X.
Yeah. Again, one of the many Saw movies that have been released. I just wish they would release them all in 4K. I know they're going to. They've released the first 3 or 4 in like steelbooks, and this one had a steelbook, but I think it has a steelbook, but I didn't pick it up. Because for some reason, I didn't think they were going to release all of them in 4K, but it turns out I'm wrong. And are you about to sneeze?
No, it's trying not to yawn.
Oh, I'm boring you. Am I boring you, smart ass? But Saw X.
John always threatens me with Jigsaw. He threatens I'm going to wake up and he's going to be sitting beside my bed on the bike. And I was like, and then that's the day you die. And then we have Scrooged.
Scrooged, the 35th anniversary edition. It's one of my favorite Bill Murray films. I love this, and it's got different artwork.
That is pretty cool. I like the Christmassy artwork better.
I mean, this is probably the best take on A Christmas Carol. Yeah. I just love it. I remember, me and my dad went to go watch this, and My dad got more of the humor than I did. Because the dad was laughing at it a lot. Because, you know, Dad loved, you know, Bill Murray.
Then we have John Wayne's The Searchers.
Yep, The Searchers. My only Warner Archive 4K. I've only seen this movie once before, but I haven't seen the 4K of it. Again, great film. I remember I was in college and I took this film class, and our professor said that if you pay attention to The Searchers, it's an awful lot like Star Wars. And I'm like, okay, all right. I don't see it, but you know, I need to rewatch it again.
Then the next 5 that we have coming up is the franchise. First one, Scream.
Scream in 4K. Yeah, I mean, I had to have it.
Nothing else.
Nothing. I mean, I've talked at great length about Scream. So.
Then Scream 2.
Scream 2, which surprisingly it's not as good as the original, but it's right up there. I would put it, if I'm ranking the franchise, it's number 2.
I do like the original. Then we have Scream 3.
Scream 3, which is probably something that didn't need to be made because it's the weakest one out of all of them. Because, I mean, it's got Jay and Silent Bob in them. And I love Jay and Silent Bob.
You do.
But they had no business being in Scream 3.
Then we have Scream.
Scream 5, if you want to call it that.
Where's 4?
They don't have it released on 4K yet. It's coming. But
there is a Scream 4, which is not 4K.
Yeah, I've got it in the Blu-ray. But Scream 5, which, if you haven't seen Scream 5...
Oh, I just realized what we're doing is 4Ks.
Yeah, it's all 4Ks. That's all I have, like, in there is just 4Ks. But
Sorry.
Scream 5, yeah, this is the one where Dewey gets it.
I was like, why wouldn't you have Scream 4 in with the Scream series? And then I just realized they're all 4K.
They're all 4K.
Duh, April. Then we have Scream 6.
Scream 6, I actually enjoyed both of these. These were leaps and bounds better than Scream 3. And then the sad Scream 7, which I went to go watch. But yeah. I like the idea they took it out of Woodsboro and took it to New York, which I thought was really good.
Then we have Shazam.
Yeah, I have my issues, you know, with Zachary Levi, but Shazam, I thought the first Shazam was good. I thought it was really good. I was hoping for something better when...
We got Shazam 2.
Yeah, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, this is not good.
No. And if you're one that does like it, we apologize, but it's just not for us.
No, it's bad. It's very bad.
And then we have another one that I really, really like, a good, funny one. It's Shaun of the Dead.
I have the 4K for Shaun of the Dead. They re-released this in theaters, but I didn't get a chance to go out and see it for the anniversary edition. But
I remember laughing my head off watching it.
oh god, it is so
Yes.
good.
And then the last one for our little 9 episode. It is 9, right?
Yeah, episode 9.
Episode 9. In this little box here, we have a really good one that I also like. Shawshank Redemption.
The Shawshank Redemption. It took me forever to find this one with a slipcover on it. I remember this never came here in the theater, so I had to watch it on VHS. And I thought it was, it's okay. I didn't think anything. I wasn't blown away with it like I was with Pulp Fiction or with Clerks or anything like that. But then, you know, a couple of years went by, and then I watched it again. And I'm like, there's more to this than I had originally thought or originally seen. And it's such a great, great film. Probably one of the best Stephen King adaptations. So, I guess that's it for this particular stack. Let us know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this stack. What you guys think of me talking about it, like my thoughts about it. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it?
What you like, what you not, what you want, what you don't want, what you're going to pick up. what you could even care less about.
Yeah, that'll work.
Give it some likes, 2 thumbs up.
So yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you.
And until next time, April, what are you guys watching today?